What's up, guys? Here in this video, I'm going to show you how to solve a problem in Photoshop where you might replace the contents of a smart object, and what happens is the scale of the smart object ends up just way too big versus what you're going for. So what I have set up here are three different images that trigger this problem. Version 1 is the one that just looks good. Version 2 is one that ends up way too small. And finally, version 3 is the one that ends up way too big. So what's the difference between these three images? The interesting thing is if you look at the settings of the images, dimensions 896 by 1344, dimensions 896 by 1344, and then once again, dimensions 896 by 1344. So this is something you'll commonly see with smart objects in Photoshop, where what'll happen is if the resolution or the DPI of the images differs, even if the dimensions or aspect ratio is identical, if this is different, then that's going to be the root cause behind this problem. So this one here is a 36 ppi, pixels per inch. This one here is set to 300, as you can see. And then this one here, the original, is set to 72. So really what you need to do is you need to get a feel for what the smart object contents contain, so you can step into it, double click like so, and this will show you 896 by 1344 and also 72 ppi. So you just need to make sure that whatever workflow you are operating with is going to utilize 72 ppi, and then as long as everything is sized identically when you run replace contents using an image of the same size and same DPI, then everything will look beautiful inside of your mockup scene. I also wanted to show you this Photoshop plugin called Batch Replace Smart Objects, because depending upon what operation settings you are using, this might trigger the same problem. Place original image, for example, if you're using this setting here, then again, what'll happen is if your folder contains images like this, and you're using the place original image setting, when it automates the creation of your mockups, you will also run into that same problem. Now, thankfully, this plugin has other settings such as stretch to fit smart object, which even if you run the operation using one of the images that's missized, it'll actually resize the image and also change the DPI so that it matches the smart object, and then you don't have that same problem where it gets blown up or inflated inside of the scene. So let me just show you real quick. We're going to select one individual Photoshop document to use for this mockup. That's going to be this one here. We're going to select our folder of designs, where at the end, as you saw earlier, we had those three images. Then we'll select our output folder real quick, final mockup images, and let's just run the operation real fast. It's going to automate the creation of our mockup images in Photoshop. It'll just take a few brief moments to do this. There's about, I think, 15 or 20 images inside of this folder. So what it's doing is it's automatically swapping out the design inside of the smart object, and then it's exporting the updated mockup to this folder using whatever export settings we have configured here in terms of the file type, in terms of the amount of compression we want to apply. This operation is completely finished. Let's go ahead and take a look real quick. So as you can see, it used those three images that we had set up in there. So the good thing about using this automation plugin is you can just sort of dump a bunch of different images inside of your input folder. And as long as you're using the stretch to fit smart object setting, it will get everything sized perfectly and looking beautiful. So for this style of mockup, if you're doing, canvas art or poster or whatever, this is a feature that's really useful because you don't have to waste your time pre-processing your images. If you're like, great, I have, hundreds of images in this folder, and, the DPIs and resolutions and aspect ratios are all different, and if I'm doing this one by one, it's not creating good looking mockups. No problem, you can just use this automation plugin and it'll just size and configure everything perfectly for you. Anyway, if you're wasting a lot of time inside of Photoshop manually replacing your smart object contents one by one, come here, find the next image, then you have to come here, you have to export it, you have to give it a name, you have to save. If you're doing this one by one for hundreds or thousands of images and many different mockup files in Photoshop, this Photoshop plugin can free up a ton of time that you can spend on more valuable activities. There's a link in the description if you want to add it to Photoshop and help save a ton of time on this boring, repetitive part of your workflow. Hope you found this helpful, and I hope this helps to resolve the problem you are having with smart objects. Thanks, have a good day.